Hi there, welcome to Springer's Adventures. Frank here. So bike week is over. While we were over there in Daytona and around surrounding areas, Flagler, up to St. Augustine, the St. John's area, all that. So when I'm ever at one of these events, stuff like that, I always like to go out looking for stuff. Me and my wife call it junking, and try to hit some estate sales, yard sales. Never know what you're going to find. And actually, we found a honey hole of a bunch of stuff. So I just wanted to show you some of the stuff. You don't always, when you go to these events, buy everything brand new, of course. You could always go out because you can find some really neat stuff, really old stuff. I love old stuff. So just going to show you some of the stuff we have. Went to this an estate sale. They really weren't listing it or anything like that, but guy had a original Sportster, 1978 Sportster repair manual, and not in bad shape. I mean, the binding's a little rough, but it's in pretty nice shape. Bike Week 1994, this little license plate, I thought that was just so cool. Check out this glass. Anybody remember when they used to be able to buy these glass? They used to sell them at the swap meets, and this was probably on the boardwalk in Daytona. Just thought that was really pretty neat. The beautiful artwork on there. You guys from around the Daytona area, Robinson was the dealership before the Bruce Rossmeyers, now Teddy Moore, stuff like that. But they were there from, I'm going to say, from like 62 to, I'd say, the early 90s. I think those were the years they were there before they sold out to the Rossmeyers. But that was the original one. That's what I remember back in the 70s when I first started going to Daytona, was Robinson Harley Davidson. So I thought that was just really neat. Found this little, I guess, a brochure. I don't even ever remember these. Harley Davidson brochure for Harley Davidson motorcycle trailers. Paperwork sometimes is really hard to find. What do they call that, ephemera? So, made to be thrown away, not to be kept. So grab that. Not quite sure what these are. I think they're mints. In these little metal tins, still wrapped up in the wrappers. One has a little picture of a 57 Sportster. The other one has a 1964 Scat on there. So like I said, little tins. From what looks like probably the Harley dealership was selling these at one time. Found a whole box of stickers. Daytona Bike Week from 2000, a bunch of little stickers and everything from down there. Found this in that same batch. This was a sticker from it looks like from maybe the Daytona 200, 1975. That's a real survivor. Buell stickers, if you remember Buell. Little magnet. Chrome is for the holidays, 1998. Chrome for the holidays. These were coasters. I'm assuming they're coasters. They're little rubber, I guess, coasters. That's what I'm going to say. Have the Harley Davidson emblem on there, made in USA. We're going to clean these up and use those. Non-Harley part, listed AC on there. I don't know if you guys are familiar. This is actually a filter. This has been a glass filter. I have a 55 Chevy. I remember when I first got my 55 back in the 70s, had a 6-cylinder in it. It had a little glass filter like that on there, and I believe that's it. It is in really good shape. If it is missing the filter, those are readily available, but really nice shape, no cracks or anything to the glass. The seal and everything's intact there. Foot pegs, original Harley Davidson foot pegs, like brand new. Listed Harley Davidson on there as well. Either probably off of the guy's Sportster that he had, or I know these are the same ones that are on my highway pegs and the passenger pegs on my shovelhead. Type of shifter linkage, not quite sure what it was off of, but I know Just couldn't pass it up. Brand new in the box. Shovel head, or sports store as well. Oil filter. A set of 3 of these, if you guys keep batteries on the battery tenders and stuff like that. 3 of the plugs. I'm always looking for extra one of these. All my bikes, lawnmowers, anything that has a small battery you want to keep into a tender. What else did I find there? In the package from Harley, a belt tensioner tester. Has the instruction, it's going to gauge and everything on there. I'll have to check that out. This is just a portion of it. Bear with me a second and I'll get the second half of this stuff. All right, on to the next section of it. So this cabinet here, which was marked $10, and everything I got was whatever. If you've seen some prices on this stuff, everything was half price. So I seen this little cabinet there and it's like, well, I really don't need these little cabinets. I'm not a big fan of these things. But it's like, we could take a look through the drawers and see if there's anything in here. Well, there was a bunch of junk in a lot of the drawers. A lot of it was no good and stuff like that. But as I'm going through there, it's like, oh no, there's brand new packages from Harley Davidson still in there. So I'm just gonna go through some of the stuff that I found in this cabinet. Brand new set of points and condensers. I still run points and condensers on my shovel head. Brand new in the package from Harley. By the way, that was dated 1997, so it's been sitting in there for a while. Some extra lights, chains, master links for the chain, stuff like that. Brand new in the package. I'm not quite sure if these are for the foot pegs to go on. These are the rubbers. They're marked Harley Davidson, genuine Harley Davidson package, stuff like that. Or maybe for your kicker, the rubber for the kicker. I'm not quite sure. I didn't look up the part number on there yet. Like I said, these packages are sealed. I'll have to get into that. There was 2 of them. There's one in each package there. Some miscellaneous hardware. Oh, a bunch of weights for the wheels. I really like these weights. These are the weights that go on spokes. So many places now, you bring your tires, get them balanced, stuff like that. They put on them sticky-on weights. If you have spoked wheels, laced wheels, I hate those stick-on things. I much prefer these, and these are getting hard to find. So these are the little ones that actually go on your spokes. You run them down close to the wheel. Guy had a bunch of them in the package. The weights marked on them and stuff like that, so I thought that was just a big plus. Looks like grommets, shock grommets, brand new. A bunch of seals. Let's see here. There were some bearings, brand new brushes for your, I guess for the armatures and stuff like that. What else do we have in here? Oh, there was like 4 or 5 packages, brand new, never opened, of little micro switches. I looked these actually up. These are for your switches, for your on and off, your turn signals. You know, underneath the little push button that you have on your handlebar, there's actually a switch underneath that. So these are the brand new switches. Fork seals, packages of fork seals. It's kind of funny. I actually had to buy some of these. If you watched any of my videos on me that I've been redoing on the shovel head, these little isolators go between the battery tray and the oil tank. They're getting hard to find. He still had some of these in the package, but they're the little rubber ones that would have a stud on each side. More parts, seals, more packages. Brand new blue dots. If anybody of you guys remember the glass blue dots to put on your taillight lenses. This whole bottom tray was filled with nothing but lenses. More blue dots. So, just unbelievable. Brand new horn bracket. $73 and up Sportster horn bracket, brand new. There was also in there, and I pulled them out already, there was a whole tub of filled nothing but different jets for key and carburetors. I run a Key carburetor still, so I thought that was pretty good. So I got one more thing. To me, this was the find of all finds. So let me go get that. So this is a welcome mat, as you can see. Pick it up. This thing was black, filthy. I did clean it up. I didn't even want to show it how dirty it was and everything like that. I'm thinking probably upper 70s. I mean, I remember going to the dealerships when 1976, when they had the Liberty Edition and all that. Everything was, you know, red, white, and blue and stuff like that. So I'm assuming maybe from that. I just thought that was so cool. I mean, I had to have it. And nobody was even looking at it. That was just, I thought, the greatest thing whatsoever. So anyways, I hope you enjoy these finds. And I just, like I said, just wanted to let you guys know. I mean, if you're out there, even if you're a bike week, you're out in Sturgis, we do it no matter where we go, any of the events, stuff like that. You know, you get on Marketplace, check out estate sale finders and stuff like that. And, you know, some of them, they may list you, hey, motorcycle parts, bike parts, something like that. But sometimes those are the finds to find. I mean, these people may not know what they have, or they just want to get rid of it. And I think this was the case, you know, with this stuff right here. So, I mean, it was just a great find. I mean, swap meets are great. Don't get me wrong. I love going to swap meets and finding the stuff. But, hey, this is the stuff that you really got to find, is when somebody has it and you don't know, or they just want to get rid of it. Because probably the next stop for this stuff, there was already a dumpster there on the property. And I know firsthand that stuff all goes in the dumpster. But that's for another story. Hey, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed the little videos there on Bike Week that I've done and everything like that. Still got a couple on the can. I got to finish editing and stuff like that. But thanks so much. And hey, we'll catch you on the road. Maybe we'll see you out there when we're junking someday. See ya.